Kim Kardashian West, Kris Jenner, and the Kardashian sisters Kourtney, Khloé, Kendall, and Kylie have all become international celebrities thanks to the show, which is shown in a wide variety of territories. Forbes puts Kim's wealth at $1 billion, so they're now filthy rich as a result. Whether you admire or despise them, you can't dispute the widespread impact of their work. It's a cliché and an exaggeration to argue that the end of the 20th and final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2021 marked the end of an era for the show or for the Kardashian family. The universe that Keeping Up with the Kardashians established is based entirely on social media, and in many respects, it has just begun to flourish. The American series debuted in Los Angeles in 2007, not long after Apple introduced the iPhone. Even the most popular low-budget reality shows like The Osbournes, The Simple Life, Laguna Beach, and The Hills only made a dent in the pop culture sphere. A number of reality stars have landed product endorsement deals and even magazine covers. Reality shows on cable television were cheap to make and easy to market and test in real time, while reality shows on network television could become mega hits across demographics. For example, The Apprentice starring Donald Trump consistently garnered more than 10 million viewers per episode. Is no one there? If that's the case, just call off the event. Consequently, many reality shows created for cable television were short-lived and eventually canceled. What, then, set the Kardashians apart from other families who eventually faded away? Forbes estimates Kris Jenner to be worth $190 million, and she receives a 10% share of her children's modeling, licensing, and cosmetics deals in addition to the $100,000 per episode they earn from their reality show. Some attribute this success to Jenner's marketing prowess as a momager. A lot of people have fantastic ideas and goals and everything, but unless you're ready to work really, really hard and work for what you want, it's never going to happen, Jenner told the New York Times in 2015. Well, that's one of the many wonderful things about females. All depends on how hard they work. And it was in this respect that the Kardashians were able to set themselves apart from the rest of the reality show crowd, according to analysts. To achieve their goal of being famous, the Kardashians created their own path to success. The Kardashians learned early on that the visibility of a reality star is directly proportional to the wattage of the star, while other reality show stars may have lived their actual life when cameras turned off. When other reality stars were snubbed by editors and companies, the Kardashians pounced on the opportunity to become household names. Before the Kardashians, famous people tended to view social media as a chore. His company would deploy a social crew to carry out the task. The Kardashians realized the benefit of making genuine connections with their audience. Also, the Kardashians weren't afraid to exhibit their actual selves on camera, unlike some celebs who only show their best selves on the red carpet. Consider Kim K's "I have an extremely unusual talent" tweet from 2009. "When someone has cavities, I can smell it. Sick." An article in People magazine from 2020 shows that the tweet is still relevant more than 10 years later, with approximately 20,000 retweets and 27,000 likes. Kim Kardashian's life in the early days of cell phones, when she dominated social media, allowed her to closely control her image while simultaneously exposing her to a considerably wider audience than if she had only existed in paparazzi images or reruns. Image as product, claimed DeHaan, marked the beginning of the social media era. In the 2010s, a sitcom about a wealthy and renowned family that had previously been light and entertaining took on a far more serious tone. The Kardashians faced tough topics like divorce, substance abuse, and gender identity head-on, all while cameras were rolling. They had graduated from being reality show celebrities to being major news events. In 2015, Caitlyn Jenner's sit-down interview with Diane Sawyer on CBS's 60 Minutes on her gender change attracted a larger audience than any non-award show or non-sports event. Al Jazeera quoted Judah Engelmayer, president of Herald PR and a crisis communications expert, as saying, "What we were seeing was the blurring of lines between truth and journalism, but it also allowed previously forbidden subjects to be discussed." On the other hand, it ruined the illusion of anonymity for celebrities who weren't part of a reality show. Engelmayer claimed that the Kardashians were responsible for making our culture a more confessional one, in which we expect people to live out loud in all facets of their life. On the other hand, the cancel culture has persisted due to the no-filter mentality. Let's pretend you're a fan of internet recipe swapping. You're either blogging or using Instagram, and both are public. He continued, "All of a sudden, you find yourself in the role of the content creator. And there's this assumption that people may probe into your private life and disclose everything they discover because you put one part of yourself out there. Engelmayer asks if the Kardashians' legacy has a negative side in that it erases privacy for individuals who did not want to live their lives in the spotlight, despite the fact that the family's celebrity and money may help them rise above this din. Engelmayer acknowledges that this spotlight effect has become the great equalizer. With the help of social media, now everyone has a shot at fame. There were gatekeepers in the past, he said. There is no longer any requirement for middlemen to publish your work in order to get an audience, which, however, raises the question, fame or notoriety? DeHaan observes that the Kardashians are more than a famous family, they are a business. Because of their newfound expertise in marketing, companies made a radical change in how they interacted with their customers. Companies did not just appear in commercials that an advertising agency deemed appropriate. Instead, they engaged with their audience in real time. And a social media presence was eventually integrated into every plan, Kardashian world or not. Kylie, the youngest Kardashian sister, debuted her makeup line in 2015 with a liquid lipstick and matching pencil lip kit that quickly became a bestseller. Kylie Cosmetics is now a roughly billion-dollar brand, though its actual value has been the subject of debate. Forbes magazine has already retracted its 2019 title of Kylie as the youngest self-made billionaire of all time, despite the fact that her net worth is still assessed at $700.0 million. Experts say this self-perpetuating marketing loop has become the norm for a wide range of products because consumers are motivated to buy them in part by the desire to share images of themselves using them on social media. DeHaan remarked, "Take a look at Peloton. No one is buying exercise bikes. They are paying for the chance to interact with other people. That's what makes them stand out from the rest of the pack." And I believe that the Kardashians popularized the concept that real life occurs in the virtual world of social media. Kim Kardashian, who started out the series as a young, single woman in her mid-20s and became famous for a leaked illicit tape, her notorious lawyer father, and her connections to the reality elite of Hollywood, including Paris Hilton, is now 40 years old, a mother of 4, a law student, and an advocate for criminal justice reform. At number 24 on Forbes' list of America's richest self-made women and number 48 on its Celebrity 100, her net worth is estimated at $780 million. Many have speculated about her possible future political ambitions. No one stays the same over the course of 13 years, but we feel like we've witnessed Kim Kardashian's development alongside her. There is no doubt that the Kardashians have changed our experience and expectations of the world and the people in it. This is because, unlike previous reality stars who tended to follow one plot, the Kardashians allowed messy, real life to play out. Aware that their own survival rests on the approval and attention of admirers, he claimed, the royal family is acutely aware that the Kardashians are no different. The current family problems have been made public because of the codependency in the family. As a result of the Kardashians, the spotlight is constantly shining. That's it for today. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching.